What's up, everybody? I've already did one video on this douche right here, the Marquis, and if you haven't watched it, watch it, because I'm not going to go into all of the nitty gritty of what you get in this thing and this and that. What this video is about is how me, was having difficulties getting a good flavor out of it, and in my first video I asked for comments, asked for suggestions on what I was doing wrong to try to improve on this thing. And lo and behold, Dino from Insignia got a hold of me today and gave me some awesome pointers on how to get a better flavor out of this thing. And then along with some other really cool guys on the Insignia group on Facebook, gave me a lot of really good pointers and tips and things to try. And I've been fiddling with it all day, and I can tell you what, I've got some really good builds and flavor out of it. I've got some coils right here. I just ripped some identical to this out of it, but we got these going on here right now. Can't get the darn thing to focus. Come on, focus. I'm gonna do it either way. Just ripped two of these out of it that were identical, and I was getting wicked awesome flavor. So with that, I am gonna build it on this video just so you can see again, but I went through the whole kit and caboodle, if you want to call it, of everything that comes in this thing. This RDA is beautiful, well machined. It was clean. I took it out of here, rinsed it in some hot water, built it, vaped it. No metal shavings, no machine oil, no nonsense on it at all. Very beautiful RDA. I am so happy that I got a decent build on this thing, and I'm getting some flavor that centers around the hype of this, if you will, the awesomeness of it. I mean, if you read about this thing, that's all you read. Flavor, 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 flavor. I wasn't getting it at first. Got some good guidance from some really cool folks, and now we have flavor. So let's go down. I'll do a build on it real quick. I'll slap these coils on here for you. We'll wicker juicer, and we'll come back up top and give you my final thoughts on it. We'll see you down below. Okay, so if you watched my previous video on this thing, you know all about these rods and how they work. If not, I suggest you go watch my first video on this thing, because like I said, it goes through the whole ins and outs of how everything works, what all you're getting in this package that comes with this thing. Because you do get some goodies with it. So go ahead and tighten that down just so we can get this bottom lead in here where we need it to be. Get that right there and there. Now what I like to do, I've discovered, is I just grab that before I tighten it down. Just take all that slack out of there, and then wrap it around there. And you can see that I have that coil positioned right in front of that air hole. The entire coil covers the entire air hole. And that's what you want to do. Just like that. Pull that out. I'm going to stick the other one on here real quick. Actually, we'll get rid of this. And we'll get rid of this. This is 24 gauge that I'm using. It is 7 wraps a piece. So let's get that plugged in down there. Sometimes that can be a little bit tricky because you need that to be around there. There we go. Love the design of this thing. The simplicity of building on it is just awesome. Now then, we'll bring that back around. Do the same thing. Get a good hold on it. Pull all that slack out of that coil. Make sure you're still lined up with that air hole. Get rid of some of this. Get it out of the way. Bring that around there. Still good on my placement. Tighten her down. And break it off. I'm building this on my Sigelli 100 watt plus. Yes, it is turned off for safety. Guess I could go get my snippers and make this a lot easier on me. There we go. Got it. Okay. Looks good. Straighten this one back up. Got a little loose when we undid it, but we are good. And there you go. Glows nice. Let's get it wet. Another key that Dino told me with this thing, which I'm a firm believer in anyways, is the less cotton, the better. Whoops. Told me that I just wanted to get that cotton to where it was down there in the hole for your coil rod, which is what I have accomplished right there. Now, I'll take this little screwdriver and just stick it down there where you got just a little bit of a tuft sticking up out of there. Get that dude in there. Just a little tuft sticking up. Now let's get her juiced. I'm using some boosted BOV because it is such a complex flavor. So many different things happening in it. And we'll see how this turns out. Alrighty, let's go back up top and see what we got. Okay, here we go. Got her on the Sigelli. We got a 0.3 ohm build. Right now I'm setting on 35 watts, 3.5 volts. It is 1,000 times better than anything I experienced with this thing in the first few weeks I've had it. Like I said, I'm using the boosted BOV. It's because of the complexity of it. I wanted to try all that complexity. I haven't been using that in this today. I've been using a different juice, but I knew this stuff was complex and had a lot of different undertones and just a bunch of mixed craziness going on in it. It's a great juice. I love it. Where'd you go? There you are. You can see this thing chunks out some clouds for you, no doubt about it. And you get the right build in it. It's a flavor beast, just as advertised. And I have finally got a build in it that makes it the flavor beast that it's claimed to be. It's awesome. Let's crank this up to 40. Great. We'll go 45. And we're going to put a little bit more juice in there, just so we don't get a dry hit. Keep in mind, this is a fresh build. Cotton is not broke in, so it will definitely get better as this cotton gets broke in. Yep, it's great. Let's take it up to 50. delicious. So, the Marquis Revisited. Put the right build in it. It's awesome. Just saying. Because I had my first video, I knew I had to be doing something wrong. There was something I was missing. And I was pointed in the right direction. I found it. And it's great. It's a flavor beast. Huge shout out to Dino over there at Insignia for hooking up with me today. Dude was super awesome. Spent the better part of an hour of his time with me today. I'm a nobody. Super cool dude, super chill. I thoroughly enjoyed our chat. He turned me on to some different methods, some different deals to try. And I mean, dude ought to know he designed it, right? Come on. If anybody's gonna know, it's him. And he was right. I was wrong. I fully admit that I was wrong. And I knew from the beginning I was doing something wrong. I mean, there's no way that so many people can have so many awesome reviews of this thing, and I get it. And it's like, what? I knew I was doing something wrong. And I was steered in the right direction. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Dino, for hooking me up, showing me the light. There'll be some more comments down there. Let me know what you think. If you got some other builds for me to try in this deuce, I will for sure do it. I'm learning. I'm not a newbie vapor by any means, but I am no professional. And I'm always eager to learn from the vape community. I've learned so much stuff in the past year and a half. It's mind-blowing. So please share anything you got with me. Share this with your friends if they're struggling. Click the old like button down there and subscribe if you would, please. Y'all have a safe one. Vape on. We'll see you later.